I am back. It's been a while. I've been busy. Whatever. I'm here now. Today, I want to go through a little bit of programming with you because I think that you do not have like a correct understanding or like a full understanding of programming. And by you, I mean the general population. People think programming is magic or they don't know exactly how it works. It's just an abstract concept. I like to make it something you can see and you can touch and you can imagine and you can understand. You might think that programming is something out of the matrix, like ones and zeros on a green with green text and a black background, like I'm showing you on the screen right now, hackertyper.com. Oh, look, I'm hacking and I'm coding and I'm doing stuff. Now, mind you, what you see here is actually real code, but it's like complex code. We're not going to go through that. We're going to go through easy code that you can understand. Programming is easy. Let us begin. It's not so hard. Let's go. I'm writing print hello world. Why? Because this is what you do. You begin with hello world. Hello world. Why? Why do we do this? To illustrate how the process of coding works as well as ensure that a language or system is operating correctly. That's why I use hello world. It's just a classic thing. It's just what it is. All right, we just need to do this. Now, if you want to be like depressed, you could write goodbye world. No one in the world does this, but I mean, maybe you're sad. Maybe someone broke up with you or you fought with your friends or like you are fighting with stuff. You can do goodbye world. Now, I'm not condoning that you're supposed to be sad, but sometimes you can be sad too. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We don't have to be super happy all the time. Anyway, hello world. That was a little bit random vulnerable moment with Yusuf Hassan. Woohoo! Let's go. Hello world. We continue. We have written hello world. It works. Remove that goodbye world. I'm clicking run to make the code execute. So it doesn't run up by itself. I have to click run. The text here is blue because it's a keyword. We'll get to that later, but it means a reserved word that can be used to program, right? It's like our tools. We continue. We can print stuff. Well, why is this a big deal? Because essentially when you use your bank app, you're printing stuff. Like when you open a bank app and you check your bank balance, you're printing the value of your bank account to the screen. So someone has written print somewhere. So it's pretty interesting that this something like so serious for us and that we use every day is something like print. Not exactly, it's a little bit of a simplification, but it's true. We continue. We want to do cooler stuff than printing. We want to have logic and we want to read input from a user, a person like me. So I'm writing input, all right? Input, I want to check how old I am or a user. How, not who, but how old are you? I'm asking, not screaming because no exclamation mark. And I want to put the result of this scan or input into this variable. Surprise, new concept. If I have an equal sign, the thing to the left of it is a variable. This is how Python works. It's a little bit unclear. In other languages, you define it clearly, but in Python, it just assumes that you know what you're doing. Anyway, this is now a variable, and this is not an equal sign. This is an assignment, okay? You're assigning value from right to left. So you can see it as an arrow. Do you see this arrow? We're putting input, the results of input, into this variable. Hence the arrow. It's not an arrow, it's an equal sign, but you can think of it as an arrow. I'm writing, now I'm not running yet. I want to do one more thing. I want to actually print the age to see that it's working as intended, right? So we click run. Awesome, how old am I? I am 26, great age, enter. Boom, we got a 26 back, meaning we printed the age. We can even do like, your age is, let's try it again. How old am I? 26. And it says your age is 26. Awesome, our little program is doing what we want it to do. And we love this being in this position, it's awesome. All right, we continue. I want to apply some logic. Let's apply some logic. We write if, before I apply the logic, I want to explain what I mean by that. So let's say you're making fries. You want to have some fries, nice fries, potato fries, really good. We enjoy them. Everybody loves fries, I think. If you don't love fries, I don't know what the problem is with you, I have to say. Anyway, you have fries, you want to eat fries, we eat fries with ketchup, right? That's a good combo. So you might not want to make fries if you don't have any ketchup. I wouldn't want to make fries if I didn't have ketchup. So I go to the fridge, I check, all right, if I have ketchup, if I have Heinz ketchup specifically, not Felix Heinz. If I have Heinz ketchup, I'm gonna make fries. If not, I'm gonna go and buy Heinz. That's logic, right? You apply logic every day, all the time. It's not hard. You just need to translate it so a computer understands. And then when you do that, it's easy code. Yeah. So don't be afraid of programming. It's pretty chill. It's actually a job too. I mean, when you're good at this, it's a pretty easy job even sometimes, I have to say. Anyway, I don't work as a programmer. I work with other stuff. I work with cybersecurity, not with programming. But I might program sometimes at work anyway. Cool stuff. So if you're a teenager, so I want to be age to be larger than, this means larger than the thing on the right. Is larger than 12 and means this and that, both things at the same time always. And your age is less than 20, meaning 19. If you're over 12 and under 20, you're a teenager. And then we're gonna write like a snide remark, something like, oh, you think you're so smart, you little piece of, and use your imagination. Awesome. And also, like, we continue. We want to do like another test case. If you are older than 40, you are a boomer. I hate to break it to you, but you are a boomer. So we're gonna write print, okay, boomer, because boomers are boomering around all the time, and it's not a good look. I hope I don't boomer around when I get older, you know. Anyway, we continue with the last case, which is just whatever. If you're not over 40 and you're under 20 and you're not a teenager, you're a baby. It's not good logic. I don't really care. We're trying to save time here. So we write goo, ga. Awesome. Now we run the code. I'm 26. No, we got an issue. No. Okay, that's good. No problem. We'll handle it. We'll get through this together. So what's nice is it's gonna explain what the issue is, and it says you have integer of str and int. Str means string and integers. You don't need to understand this. Just know input takes stuff in as text. Even if it's a number, it's a text. It's not a logical number. A number you can perform additions and subtractions to. It's just a text. Like if you wrote, 26 as a text, not as a number. So we wanted to treat age as a number, not as text. So you just write int here, and you cover the parentheses around it. I wrote ENF, that's incorrect. So it's gonna complain. It's not defined, you can't use int is not a thing, but int is. Int is a keyword. Hence, if you write int, it says keyword. It's something saved in the language, so Python knows it's something, right? It's integer. Integer means, what's an integer? What is it? A number that is not a fraction, a whole number. Not a half number, a whole one. Good, so we have that solved. We have forced it to be a whole number, and we have the code, and we're running it, and we are 26. Oh, why are you fighting with me? Okay, I know. It's because we're doing this thing. We're gonna remove that. We're adding a string with an int. You can fix this by just doing this. Because now we're adding strings with ints. It gets confused. Is this a number? Is this a string? I don't know. So that's why it complains. Notice that you don't need to understand these things. You don't really need to understand it. You can Google it. And this is actually what programmers do all day, and they earn a lot of money doing it. So you just Google it, you click on the first link, you read it, you understand it, you go back, you fix the code. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, let's go. Okay, it's not hard. Stop believing that this is hard. It gets hard later, but that's when you integrate a lot of systems. And when it's hard, I promise you'll get so much money, it won't be funny. Okay, so if you're really writing super hard code, you're getting a lot of money for it. Trust me. Cool. I know some people, right? So I'm writing 26, and it ends with "Goo goo gaga" because I'm a baby, right? Because I only said if you're only 40, then you're a boomer. If you're a teenager, you're a piece of whatever. And if you're not, then you're a baby. So even if you're 26, you're a baby. And if you are 10, you're also a baby. And if you are 41, you're a boomer. Bada bing, bada boom, easy peasy, all right? I might do a continuation of this concept, right? I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with more logic, and then you'll learn some more things. I hope it was entertaining. It was fun doing the video. It's not super hard, and I hope I've put off it's programming is not that dramatic. You're just adding concepts like this on top of each other all the time until you have a skyscraper. Remember that a skyscraper is just a little brick in the beginning, but you build upon the bricks, right? You are also a skyscraper. You watching this video, you are a skyscraper. You need to build yourself brick by brick, right? Everything is like this. So whatever you do, don't quit. Do your best. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway, Yusuf anything, you can do anything, do crazy things, get crazy results. Yusuf out.